Ignite Tennis Academy. I'm super excited to share the details of this tennis homework challenge with you. So I'm just going to go quickly through and show you guys some of the details. So here is our tennis homework log. You're going to use this to record the number of days that you complete. Once you complete 50 days of tennis homework, you will receive a medal. Once you complete 100 days, you'll receive a nice Ignite Tennis Academy wristband. At 200 days, you will receive a personalized water bottle. And at 300 days, you'll receive the ultimate prize, a really cool trophy. So what you're going to do is you're going to put the date that you completed the tennis homework. Here you're going to complete the number of minutes that you spent doing it. It has to be at least 15 minutes each day. You can't do multiple days at once, okay? So you can't do like 30 minutes and then count that as 2 separate days, okay? It has to be separate days. What you're going to do is you're going to then have your parent write their signature right here, just for the sake of accountability. As you see here, every 5 days we have, it says here, video day 5. So on every 5 days, instead of going to your backyard and playing the different games or exercises that I have on our YouTube channel, what you're going to do is you're going to watch some tennis videos. So what we're going to do now is we're going to, first I just wanted to show you, so there's 25 days on the Excel spreadsheet. Just once you finish it, just print another one out and start it over. Pretty simple. So here you can see our YouTube channel. If you're not a subscriber already, I highly encourage you to subscribe, because I will be uploading some new content throughout the year, just to change up the homework and add some different games that you can play at home. But first I want to start with explaining kind of what that 5th day is for the videos. So if you go to my YouTube channel and then you click on channels, you will see I have right now 4 different channels that I have subscribed to. And these are the different channels that I want you to be watching on that day. So first I'll just kind of show you what's inside of them and how to use them. So we'll go to this first channel right here, Love Tennis. So the main thing that I love this channel for is its slow motion. So you're going to click on playlist, and then you can see it has all these different slow motion videos. So if you want to look at forehand in slow motion, we'll click on that playlist. This is Richard Gasquet. Let's do this. Isn't the best one. We'll do Novak Djokovic. Let's get some music. I'll do that. So here you can, as you're looking at these slow motion videos, I want you to really pay attention to each part of the technique, starting from the beginning. So when you really watch how, right here, it has his hand on his racket, brings the racket back, strings are pointing down at this point, then he accelerates right before contact, right? The racket drops below the ball and he's brushing up. And notice that shoulder turn. Look how much of his shoulders he is using. And then notice that follow through. Wow, he follows through almost to his back on that one. He really hit that shot hard. What I want you to do is, after analyzing it once, what I want you to do is I want you to grab your racket and I want you to pretend that you're whatever player you're watching. So right now it's Novak Djokovic. So I want you to pretend that you're this player, and I want you to mimic their movements in slow motion. This is if you have space, right? So this would be best if you could set up the video on like a TV in the living room where you have some space to, you're not going to be swinging the racket fast, so you don't need a lot of space. You shouldn't be too worried about hitting something. But just in slow motion, I want you to try to mimic each part of their swing, swinging at the same speed as the slow motion video. Cool. So that's the Love Tennis tennis channel. I really encourage you to just subscribe to each one of these channels. So we'll go back to, here we go, tennispro.tv. I really like this one because it'll show you a lot of the professional players, their practice matches. Okay, so I really love just the view on these. You really get to see them from a different perspective than you would if you were watching your normal tennis camera. If you're watching on the TV, right, the camera angle is a little bit further up above. And what I want you to do, especially when watching these videos, is I want you to really watch their footwork. So right here, we're going to go through this point right now. Really watch their footwork. Oh, missed the serve. Let's go to a different point then. A nice serve. Watch his footwork. Ooh, as he's coming forward. All right. We're able to get a long point there. The other thing I want you to watch, we'll go a little bit further in the video, is I want you to watch where they're placing their shot. So I want you to get in. This is Alexander Zverev right here. And I want you to pretend that you're this player right here, and I want you to look at where he's placing his shots. I want you to look at the strategies that he's using. So when he's, so basically, where is he placing his shots, depending on where he is on the court. So we're going to analyze that really quick on this video. Nice serve down the tee. So he hits backhand cross court. Nice. So they're getting in a nice cross court rally. He's waiting to change direction. See there, he changed direction because the ball came down the middle instead of cross court. So that's one of the strategies that if you watch where they're really carefully these matches of professionals and where they're hitting their shots on the different points, that's one of the things that you'll pick up on. Is usually the pros, they won't change the direction of the ball unless they get a ball that's right down the middle. If they're in a cross court rally, they're going to keep trying to get that ball cross court because that's the highest percentage shot available to them. So that's so that's what I like. This one also I think has some. So it does have some slow motion videos. It has a lot of videos of just the professionals, just their practice matches and their different practices though. So I love watching those. I find just that angle really helpful. The next channel we're going to go to is atptennis.tv. Here you're just going to, you can find just a lot of highlights. I love these because I love watching highlights. I actually don't even own TV, so I don't watch tennis on TV at all. And even if I own a TV, I probably wouldn't very much, just because of how much time there are in between each point. But when you watch the highlights, what you get, right, is each point, they take out the time that's in between each point. So when you're watching these highlights, again, I want you to really look at two things. I want you to look at their footwork, right? So look at Djokovic's footwork on this point right here. Look how much he's moving his feet. Close stance backhand. He's going to run around this. Ball for the forehand. So watch. I want you to look at how they're moving their feet. The second thing I want you to look at is where they're placing their shots again. Like what is their the strategies that they are using to win this point. And you might not pick it up on it at first, but the more you watch, the more you'll start to pick up on the different patterns of play that the professionals use to win the point. And again, when you're watching these videos, I really encourage you to not watch like the whole court, but really focus in on one player. So when I'm watching this video, let me just go back. Right, I'm not watching Dominic Thiem over here. I'm just watching Djokovic. I'm watching what he does. I'm trying to get inside of his head So again, right, I'm focusing right here on Djokovic, just watching what he does. I'm not watching the full court. I just find that a lot more useful than watching the whole point, because otherwise I can just become a spectator rather than actually analyzing what's going on the point if I look at the whole court. So we're going to go back. So Tennis TV, right? That's great for different tennis highlights. This last one is just a great resource. These guys have just a bunch of instructional videos on. So if you go to the playlist, always go to the playlist so you can find something that you want to specifically take a look at. So again, they got like 25 videos on how to hit the different types of forehands. They got one for every type of shot. They got serves. They got tennis footwork, tactics, and strategy. So this is a really great resource. They really know what they're talking about, and I love that the way that they explain things. They even have some different drills for tennis at home. Some wall training drills, some fitness drills. So you could even, I would really encourage you to take a look at these and incorporate them into your tennis homework as well to change it up. All right, we'll go back to the channel. All right, so here's the channel. What you're going to do for the homework is you're going to go to playlists. So there's 2 playlists. So this playlist is fun at-home tennis games for beginners. So this is for all my beginners who are 8 years old or under, and almost all of these activities require the use of a partner. There's only one that's the racket trick, so you can do that on your own. So parents, this is a really great opportunity for something that's already planned that you can go outside and do with your kids. Only takes maximum 15 minutes, and these are games that you can just really fun games that you can play with your kids, and it'll really help improve their hand-eye coordination and help them get used to just holding the racket and controlling the ball with the racket. When we're working with beginners who are 8 years old and under, we're not our focus isn't as much on technique, but more on just developing the coordination and agility that is required to compete in tennis when you become more advanced. So right now I have five different games and activities that you can do. I'll be uploading some more. Here you have, so I want to go to this last one. So if you go to the full homework out, so this is the entire workout. This is me doing the entire workout that I want you guys to do. This is for my intermediate and advanced players who are over the age of 8. What you're going to do is you're going to come down here to the description, and here's a list of all the exercises I want you to do in the correct order. So you can see it. We're working on, it pretty much works on everything, right? It works on you controlling the racket, works on just rallying, topspin, underspin, volley, against the wall, on the rise volley, your footwork for ground strokes, your crossover step footwork, your net play, your return of serve, your serve, and then your fitness in the beginning and at the end. And all these exercises require very minimal equipment. Basically, all you need is some spark markers, or you can even use chalk to write on the ground. If you watch the full video, it will give you an idea of what we're going for in terms of the homework. And then if you're not quite sure how to do any of the exercises here, what I've done is I made individual videos kind of demonstrating how to do each of the different exercises right here. So 10 videos for you there that'll give you a complete home workout for you to do at home. Once you complete 50 days, go ahead and definitely let me know so I can, once you complete your first 50 days, basically, let me know so that I can give you your medal, and then also so that I can start to give you some more drills and exercises to do at home, just to kind of change it up so you're not getting super bored, or it's not really challenging you enough. There's a lot of different stuff that we can, other stuff that we can do as well. But I want you to focus just on this because this is really comprehensive. For the first 50 days, I want you to really just be consistent in doing this on a daily basis. So I think that's about it. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email, and don't forget to subscribe. All right, yeah, your turn to complete the challenge. All right, bye.